Oh, hi, Chris. Wow, you're prompt. You're here before I've even started speaking. Yeah, the support streaming continues. Lovely sunny day here. Still cold, still a bit chilly, but I've been out, so done a little bit of exercise, and now we'll get some streaming done. I haven't got a massive list of things to do, but I'm on Naplu today. You know, I'm mostly on Naplu, aren't I? But I was doing crafting the other day. What am I planning to do? I want to do a little bit of shopping with him. I want to get some armor for him so that when he's like, I feel like he's getting dressed to do some combat. He feels like he's on the ball, and he wants to, like, you know, they have in action movies, they have the armoring up sequence where you see them bolting on their armor. They mean business now. So this is like his, like, you can move around in this uniform, but I want something so I can kind of indicate mostly to myself, like, right, I'm in business now. And I like the look of the Marauder armor. I've always liked the look of the Marauder armor. So I've transferred some money to Naplu, so we can potentially get some Marauder armor. I think I've seen some bracers, like you can put his bracers on, bang, bang, ready. And there's a really good Marauder chest piece. I think there's a few different versions of Marauder chest pieces, but I'm going to do some shopping first. And then I thought I might go up to Fort Tuscan, because I'm still unclear. I'm sure I visited it, but it must have been early in the game. I want to see what it's like in the NGE. There were some events that took place there, but I'm still unclear. Every time I finish schoolwork, oh nice. Get something like the Jedi armor in Clone Wars. Yeah, maybe. Don't want to tempt you to Tor again, but everything you keep mentioning, they have that in Tor. Stuff that looks very much like the Clone Wars armor, crossed with Jedi robes. Right, so Marauder armor, a Marauder armor chest plate, but I think there are a few. Look, and we have to be careful what we buy, because certain ones are crafted by players, and that is the stuff that can be coloured and made to look cool. But some can be dropped from enemies, I believe. Well, certain kinds of armor, probably not. So yeah, you have a few different options here. That's the Marauder Recon armor, and this is the, what is that? I think that's the one I want. I think that looks the coolest. I want him to look a little bit like, I don't want him to be wearing really refined armor. I want it to look like, that's why I'm going for Marauder armor, because it looks a little bit bolted together and not super refined and sleek. It's more like junky armor. So it's the third Marauder chest plate. So I could I'll put in a link to that, because I think I'm going to grab one of those. And the stats don't matter, because I'm just getting it for cosmetic reasons. So we'll grab that, and I need to grab a couple of armor colouring kits if we're going to do this. But let's see what other chest plates are available. My PC just refuses to download the launcher. Oh no! Oh yes, you were saying yesterday, Tor. I thought you were talking about Galaxies. Mando armor, I have. It's not right for Naplu. I actually crafted a piece of Mando armor the other day, a chest plate that I crafted myself. I have a video about the process of doing that, but it won't be up for a bit. But like I say, Mando armor is not really what I've got in mind for Naplu. RAS is it's always good. It's like prestige armor, isn't it? RAS. It looks cool. But the more distinctive pieces of the RAS armor are kind of the butt cape and the very unusual looking helmet. So these are the Catan armors. Tantel Ubis, I mean, yeah, that's not quite right for what I've got in mind. This is the Crusader Armor is quite cool, but it's very expensive. You've got to do a lot of PvP to get hold of that. Crafted bounty hunter chest plate. I think that's the same as the looted stuff, just looks very similar. There is armour that is quite rare in that I've seen people running around in that I still have no idea how to get hold of. It's not always on the bazaar either. I did think about getting him just a bone armour chest plate, but he's wearing leggings already, bone armour leggings, so he'll just eventually end up just wearing bone armour, a suit of bone armour, and that's a bit too obvious. Head armour, hand armour. So Marauder armour, right bracer, right bracer. Is that the one? That's not the one. I think it's that one. It's like a combination. It's not the recon armour. I think it's that one, but that's the wrong colour. Or maybe not. Is it that one? I was having a look the other day and it was dead obvious. I think it's this. It's like, it looks like padded cloth. I'm playing dress up today. You just check. It's expensive. I don't want to just waste money willy-nilly. So that's the right bracer. So it's the one in the middle. That one. Primus. I think that's Primus crafted art. No. Yes it is, yeah. Alright, I think I'm going to go for that. So I put a waypoint in for that one. Great waypoint. Did I do it? Marauder armor right bracer, yes. Okay. Try to get the Mando jetpack. It's crazy. It's a lot of grinding. I like the UB's armor, you know, it's Princess Leia's armor, isn't it, from Jedi? You can look like Bausch. And should I get a Marauder armor left bracer? That's the question. So you can have matching bracers. I think we've got to do it, you know. Look, you see, the way things are displayed on the bazaar is infuriating. So the left bracer, I bet it doesn't have a matching one. I bet no one's created it. Ah, there it is. We're in luck. So I can have two of those bracers. Waypoint to vendor. That's on. Isn't that strange? Someone on Rory selling the left bracer, but not the right bracer. It's hard to believe, isn't it? Okay, and an armor colouring kit. All tools. I can never remember what category it's under, the colouring kit. Colour, spelt American. Crafted armour colour kit, there you go. Details. Alright, so once we got the armour, we can colour it and try and make it match the rest of my gear. Okay, we're off. We are off. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well. I thought I could stream this week, keep people company if you're stuck in. And it's fun for me, as always, playing Star Wars Galaxies, so it's no chore at all. Oh, I got the Vaxai fighter. Me and Chris did that the other night. Looks kind of nice, doesn't it? So at some point we'll figure that out and kit it out with some gear. Travel. Let's go to Rory. Some of my armour has been stashed on Rory with these outcast Gungans that are not quite as good as the Gungans on Naboo, probably, and half as small, just like the moon. I don't know. I don't know Rory very well. I do remember getting ambushed by a bounty hunter on Rory with a friend during the days when Jedi could get ambushed by bounty hunters. We escaped by the skin of our teeth. This must be the same armor. Yeah, it's the same armor smith. That's cool. Oh, that's convenient. Not too much wandering around. I think we have to go the long way round to avoid the Restus PvP zone. Oh, frames have dropped to nothing. Frames have dropped to near zero. Yeah, I mean, apart from like essentials being rather sparse in the shops and kind of not much traffic, it's hard to see that much is different in the UK at the minute. Like, going out for my walk and I'm chatting to people, saying hello, people smiling, it's okay. So I think the danger is psychologically when people are stuck in, if they can't go out and all they have is a constant diet of media telling them the situation is bad and stuff, they start to imagine that it is worse than it is. Not that it isn't concerning, but a quick step outside the door could make you feel a lot better, but then the advice is don't do that. So but I think the advice in the UK at the minute is you can go out and have a walk around and stuff. You don't have to stay stuck in completely. Oh, the Marauder Assault helmet details. I probably I don't want to wear that anyway, but yeah, you know, it makes you feel a lot better just getting out and seeing people. Just, you know, you don't have to go up and hug them, sneeze all over them. avoid sneezing people maybe, but generally speaking, I mean, that would be cool, wouldn't it, with a couple of Leku sticking out the side. But I don't know whether I can even wear that. And I don't think it tells me. Does it tell me if species name requires species Moncal Twi'lek? So a Twi'lek can wear that. That might be an option. Marauder armor helmet. The thing is, my idea was to have like a mix of different armor, so he looks a little bit unique rather than wearing a full set of armor of one type. Ideally, you want that's the one helmet that I don't want. Marauder armor. I think the Marauder armor is based on the Ewok movies, Caravan of Courage and the Battle for Endor. So Marauder armor left bracer, was it there? The padded one. That's the one that looks a little bit metallic. Don't want that one. That is the one, and that's kind of the colour I want as well, like an earthy coloured one. So it's not cheap, but we've got enough. Marauder armor left bracer, Marauder armor right bracer. Yeah, so this armor smith is selling both. It's just, I probably looked at they're just coloured differently. Marauder Assault Armor right bracer, and this is Marauder Assault Armor left bracer. So it's that, and we just need to colour it so they both look the same. I'm really glad they brought in that colouring option, so you don't have to liaise with an armor smith necessarily, get them to make exactly what you want. You can kind of paint it yourself afterwards. I prefer that as a crafter, actually. I don't want to have to always be doing custom things for people. It's like, it's a pain in the butt. I'll just make it and then you colour it the way you want it. Jeez. Quit bugging me. Details. There we go. That's it. Those are the 3 pieces. So, bye. And we'll see how we look. See how we look. Hi there, Amber Manor. Welcome back. Just doing a little bit of shopping, doing a little bit of dress up with my guy, trying to give him some armor so that it kind of look cool. Actually, this is a really good place to come. Look, they've even got a Mandalorian Armor vendor here. Let's see how many pieces they've got on. This looks like a a definite like hardcore crafter dude. He's got a bit of everything. Unlayered full sets, Primus full sets, junkyard, armor colour kits. He's got absolutely everything. We can just stand in this tent and colour. Brilliant. Thank you, dude. That's awesome. And then maybe even if we don't get looking exactly the way I have in mind, we can buy some more stuff from this guy. Alright, so let's equip the appearance and make sure that I can actually wear it. The slot is already occupied by appearance jacket invisible. You must remove it. So appearance jacket invisible is there. That's my robe. So if I wear this armor, that takes my robe. Equip the appearance of that. So if I equip it, obviously it takes my robe off. That's no good. So I can't wear armor and a robe, but I equip the appearance and equip the appearance of the bracers like that. So he looks a little bit like he's now more ready for business, a little bit more armored up, and then it's just a case of painting them the way we want them. This is always how to get the best, because the different lighting. This is so nerdy, but you're staring at your character all the time. You're staring at your character, well, not 24/7, but as long as you're playing the game, and you need the character to look the way you want it to look and look cool and whatnot. So got to get a good look at him. So use crafting color kit, Ubi's armor shirt, ivory. Oh no, don't tell me I can't color this armor. Unequip appearance, unequip, use. There we go. So we can't color them while they're equipped as appearance items, which is good to know. Chest plate. All right, this is the bit where we get super intricate on what we're doing here. So that's the silver. So we need it like not too silvery. Could even do it a little bit like gold, like it's rusted. I kind of like that. And then do the interior maybe a little bit darker. Ooh. That, like that, maybe. Naplu, will you just take your Shatterpoint cloak off for now? I can see what you look like, dude. And then what should the inside be like? A leathery colour. More leather. Yeah, more leathery like that. Maybe not too leathery. Exciting stuff on my streams. Aren't you glad you visited? The correct answer is no. Alright. Maybe like that. I would like it to look kind of coloured a little bit like the bone armour, but slightly different. Get this shit right. Gotta get it right. Like that. You think initially you've got tons of these colouring options, but sometimes it's not as extensive as you think. Like, I'm not too keen on these options here. That one. And that bit at the bottom is a slightly different colour to the bit at the top, so constantly trying to match them together. But you know, I can't complain too much about a game that gives you options, since so few games do. And actually get your guy looking like you want him to look in this game. Maybe like that. I think that might work. Let's go for that for now. If it's wrong, we can change it later. And what else? Hey, Stacking, welcome back. Colouring armour. Trying to make people look cool. Not working. Left bracer. So again, we want it to look a little bit like the bone armour, but not exactly like it. A bit darker maybe. Like, just like it's leather. Like it's made of leather, really. That. I'm not going to be happy with that. I can tell as soon as I put it on, I'm not going to like that. So I'll go with that. So let me just have a look where that is. That's there, that's there. It's like the dark. Ooh. Trying to get Jedis to look cool. Why didn't they do that in the movies? They did. A little bit. No, they all wore brown robes. How imaginative. How imaginative. You know, they looked okay. All right, so that's there. And this is the thing, you can't copy and paste. So I've got to match the other bracer now. So it was like, oh God, we'll guesstimate it before I forget. There. Let's see if I can get this right. That was which one was that? I think it was there, and it was that one. That right? Let me open the other one. On the right bracer. It's the right bracer. This is the left bracer. Examine. Make it small. I think that's it. Yeah, I think we've got it. And anyway, it doesn't matter if they're slightly different. Okay. Coloured. So now when we put them on, equip appearance. Equip appearance. Equip appearance. I don't know, what do you think? Like, he's just got some body armor on now. So when we're going and like doing harder content, that's what he's going to wear. He just puts on this like body armor. That'll do. It'll do for now. We can always tinker. We've got the armor kit. If I change my mind. I was going to get some Night Sister gear. And I got access to the vendor and stuff, but there wasn't really anything on it that I was hugely impressed with. So, you know, that's the thing. Off, then equip appearance. Slot is already occupied by a Marauder Armor right bracer. Oh, that's interesting. So if I keep those on, Shatterpoint cloak, then go for if I do the equip appearance one of the bracers, look, it takes the cloak off. So I don't actually need the appearance jacket in that case. I can wear just like two of the bracers, I suppose. He's like half ready for some kicking ass, and then equip appearance. There we go. So this is Bug's standard outfit, and now he's got like his battle outfit. Yeah, and what I was going to do was just go up to Fort Tuscan first, and then beyond that I don't really have any plans. I'm just going to potter around this afternoon. One of the things I do like to do is keep my waypoints a little bit organised. We'll get rid of some of those. So Fort Tuscan, let's go there. Back to Rest of Starport. What are you guys up to this afternoon? Or morning or evening or whatever where you are? Oh, okay. Okay. Who's texting me? You're back from school, Chris, I believe. Travel to Mosenta. Let's go. Oh, you had to change the PC that you play on. Having trouble. PC problems. Right, well, you'll have to wait until later, you know. I can't sit staring at the phone. I'm supposed to be streaming. Bloody people, ring me, text me, tell me useless information. Text me something interesting. Fort Tuscan. Is there a city nearby? There may be a city nearby. I think I saw one. There is a city nearby, but they don't have a shuttle port, it looks like. So I'll just shuttle to Espa. Mos Espa, see if we can have a chat with Watto, see if we can buy any... Nubian, My tricks don't work on me, only money. No credits, no parts, no deal. And no one else has a T-69, but I will promise you that. Qui-Gon's little look at that point. Asshole. You can't say that as a Jedi. Fort Tuscan was one of the places I used to hang around the most. Pre-NG, pre-CU maybe as well. I can't remember, like we were talking the other day, Chris, like the fact that the village became before Jump to Lightspeed's totally thrown me. I think I have a narrative in my head of when things happened in galaxies. It turns out I don't. So I shall cease speaking with authority on any topic from this point on. Probably a good rule of thumb anyway. I don't even know if there's anything really to do at Fort Tuscan. I'm not even buffed because I don't know what I'm going to go and see. I don't know what I'm going to find here. Streaming tomorrow, probably. I'm gonna. My idea was to stream every day this week. Where are we now? Are we on Thursday? Friday? Oh, possibly. Yeah, I'm not sure because it's the weekend. It depends what Mrs. Napyet wants to do. That's married life for you. You're not your own boss anymore. We all have to make sacrifices. It's give and take. What they mean is do everything the wife says, basically. You know, if they just prepared you properly, it wouldn't be such a shock. But they tell you it's about compromise. Not about compromise. It's about doing as you're told. I'm joking, of course. I'm joking. She might be listening. She's not listening. She's not here. It is an absolutely beautiful day and I'm sitting inside staring at a computer screen talking to digital people on a made-up chat thing. Why am I not outside kicking a football around? I hate football, that's why. What do they play in? What do you? Is soccer the big one in Norway? I don't know how the national team is doing for Norway these days. Whether they're good, bad, or indifferent. Like I say, I don't follow football. I should have said good morgen, by the way. I didn't greet you with the correct Norwegian greeting there. Good morgen. They are shit. Well, that answers my question. Very concise. Appreciate that. England is shit as well, but we're under the delusion that we're actually good. Why haven't we won since 1966? I don't know. You know, it's just bad luck. Bad luck for 60 years. Okay. That is a real run of bad luck. You know, you go to a casino, you're gonna win more than once in 60 years. I don't think it is luck. Is it? Is it? Is it? Alright, so this used to be full of frickin' Tuscans. I don't think it's a place where many people come anymore. As evidenced by the fact that there are Tuscans wandering around that are not being camped by anyone. Level 30s. Oh dear. You got to feel sorry for them, haven't you? Wow, it is full of mobs. Let's kill a few and see what they drop. There's a chance they might drop some junk loot, but if they did, I think they would be camped here. Oh, we have entered an area that prohibits the use of macros. Macros are such a thing in this game. Like, everyone is macroing to get junk loot, which they can sell or create power bits and stuff with. Like the Jantas and Dantari on Dantooine are camped 24/7. You can't get any junk loot from them, but it's all people AFK macroing, so that's why there's no one here macroing. So this might be a good place to come for someone like me who wants junk loot, but I'm not going to do the macro thing. I hate leaving a character in like macroing. I used to do that in the days of EQ, like when you had to stand at the bazaar selling things and leave your character logged in. And I really don't want to go back to the days of doing shit like that. So if I do any of this stuff, I'm always at the keyboard. Oh! That's loud. Might be a bit too loud, possibly. You know, we might get some Tuscan robes or something. A guardian. Possibly. I've seen the Tuscan robe on the bazaar, so they must drop it. Something drops it, and my guess would be the Tuscans. So come here with my Terrace Cassie artist and my shit artist, as my piss artist. I used to grind mobs. Maybe the respawn rate is not very good. That could be another reason why there's not more people here AFK grinding. It looks kind of cool, the animation sometimes. Sometimes they just fluke into like a cool pattern. Generally it's just waving a glow stick in front of enemies. Ah, there you are, Chris. Hold on, let me invite you. Invite. We should automatically be on random, I think, but let me just check. These tunnels are fairly extensive, aren't they? I think they work all the way up to the, you know, outside itself. I think we're heading towards each other. There you are. Hello. That meat, doesn't it look nice? Have some roast chicken. Hello there. All right. Let's anything good? All the mag seal containers seem to be empty in the game now. I don't think there's anything good in any of them. Oh, here we are. To the main Tusken bit. Hey guys. Oh god, slaughtering. I'm like flipping Anakin. I killed them. And not just the men, the women, and the children too. Stop whining. Quit whining. Big baby. Murderer. It's a nice environment. I wish some of these older environments were worth visiting these days. They had mobs that people wanted to come and dropped stuff that was useful in the current game, but like that's it. I guess we've kind of cleared the whole flipping place out already here. I mean, there's much better content now. There's much more detailed group content, so it doesn't really matter, but it's such a cool environment and one of those ones that's been in the game for so long. Be nice to see it used again, but there's only limit to what people can do. You can't have everything in the game. Killed them. They're all dead. Okay. Well, for the sake of completion, I'm going to go and kill these three that are in. I think they've escaped in the corner here. How do we get in this little bit? They're in that room, but I can't see a door. We glitched through the wall, maybe? Are they in the tower above? Ah, they're in the tower higher up, I think. Is there a door there? There you are. Blam. All right. Well, that is Fort Tusken. So there is a reason no one comes here anymore. Oh, the respawn rate seems pretty good. They're back again. So what did we get? From all of that, we got Tusken valuables. Oh, I got a Tusken robe. Power supply. So it's junk loot, mainly. I don't want the dice. 10 a penny, those. We got a Nubian sculpture piece, which might be of use to someone. Buffered reflective leggings, which are garbage. I'm getting rid of those. A hydraulic system. Alright. Okay. So it's a place to come to get some junk loot, potentially, if you don't want to be AFKing. Gadarifi, I got a new, I think this starts a new. Congratulations, you have added a broken Gadarifi to your collection of Tusken valuables. Will that be in hobbies, decorations? I never know where these flipping collections are. Enzymes, stage controller. Decorations, I don't know if it makes a decoration. It's probably a kill. A kill collection. Slayer collection. Trophy creatures. Now, what item have you got, Chris? Oh, you're back again, dudes. Good for you. Apart from the fact that you can't really macro these guys, it's no macro zone. Oh, blue wiring. It's also the fact that they're not very close together. Like, when people are getting this junk loot, they want like 20 enemies all closely packed so they can use AoE to destroy loads of them all at once, and these take too much wandering around. So it's not the most efficient way to get the junk loot by a long shot. Item for the deep fryer collection. Goodness, deep fryers. I got a used notebook. I'm not going to kill their banthas. I mean, what have the banthas ever done to hurt us? Alright. I wonder how far we have to go out to... Well, you're trying to trade with me. Did you want a Tuscan robe? Do you get one? I've got one here if you want it. Ah, nice one. I think I might already have this. Yeah, I've already got it, unfortunately. But someone might want to buy it, you never know. Portable fryer for the ice cream. Corellian can make Corellian fried ice cream. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? Right, and I need to think what I'm going to do with the remainder of my time. I got the Marauder Armor faster than I thought I would. So, what can I do? I mean, I do need to go and get some more loot for reverse engineering, so I could just go and kill some mobs somewhere. And I've got some quests to do. What quests have I got on the go? Mark of the Hero. Not doing that again. Takes forever. Wrong place, wrong time. You need a group of 4 to do that. Nova Orion I could do. Find the survivor and bring him back to camp. Find the survivor and escort them back to HX 13. Ah, that's the quarantine zone on Dathomir. Rebel theme park group. The Imperial officer that defected provided the rebellion with some Imperial codes. Bothan Spynet traveled to Talos to deliver the security codes to an operative of the Bothan Spynet. Search the Geonosian lab. Try and find Ixviz's mag seal container with the DNA strands. Ah, is that for the Bolotaur? I think that's for the Bolotaur quest. Ixviz's mag seal container with the DNA strands. We could try and do that. In the Geonosian bunker. Morning, AZ. Good morning. We're just going to travel to... Where are we going? Where are we going to travel to? We're going to travel to Mos Eisley. I thought I was the only one who says Mos Eisley, but then I heard someone else say it the other day. It's Moss, not Moz. Blockade runner instance. I could try that. Try it. I fancy getting this Bolotaur though. You have to find the DNA for it. Quite fancy doing that. I'm going to go and I'll just have a sit down here and then I'll go and get buffed. I'll just go and get a drink. I finished my coffee. Sorry about that. All right. Naplu looted a... I'm not looting anything. I'm sitting in the starport. All right. So this Bolotaur quest, it's like a big chunky version of the Varactyl. So SWG Bolotaur. SWG Wiki. Yes, cookies. That's fine. So it's the imprisoned Geonosian quest. The imprisoned Geonosian. If this is the correct one, I got to the stage with him now. I've got the most of the gear that I want, like the important gear. So I just want to get him like a cool creature to travel around on and stuff. Why is that broken? Is it just taking a while to load? Wiki. Completing the clone is rewarded for completing the clone relics quest, the imprison Geonosian, but I'm not getting the link to the clone relics. Series of 7 quests introduced with the Rage of the Wookiees expansion. Individual quests are not linked to each other in any way. They all deal with artifacts and characters from the infamous Clone Wars. There's a battle going on around me. There we go. Imprisoned Geonosian in the city of Kachiro. Igvizi swears that he has been wrongly imprisoned. Needs your help. Discussion. Help the imprisoned Geonosian. Find Trandoshan camp. Steal research. Documents. Help the imprisoned Geonosian 2. Geonosian now sends you to the Geonosian lab. He gives you a waypoint. You need to make your way past few elites. Enter the first coded room. Check the mag seal container to the left of the door. Use, you will receive a Bolotaur mount. So is that the quest that I'm currently on or not? Someone lying down. Pessy. Yeah, it's help the imprisoned Geonosian. So we could go and get this Bolotaur. That would be cool. Onto the rescue mission, destroy or assassination mission on the Corvette if you want to do it. Yeah. I mean, after I'll go and see if I can do this, and then are there any pre-quests to that? What do I need to do? To log in, I play. Get so disappointed how much I lost that I closed the game almost instantly. So, are you still not in the game, AZ? Imprisoned Geonosian. Yeah, I'm gonna head there. Let's do a quick buff and then I'll head out. Oh, off we go. Oh, we got a droidicar in the group. Somebody loves just standing here with their pets. Oh, there's another one. A huge Acklay. All kinds of crap in the middle of Mos Eisley at the minute. Tip. Talk to a man and find some times. Yeah, I mean, if you tell me what to do, I will try and do it. Two, 3, 4, 5. Six. Corellian Corvette, yeah, I haven't been on there for a long time. Which is the best mission to do? Destroy? I like the destroy missions. Let's kick some ass. Select, travel. To Yavin IV. Labour Outpost, I think, is the closest to the Geonosian bunker. I am What am I? I might be neutral. Factions, skill mods, GCW. I'm an unranked civilian. We're out of here. And that, of course, means you can use everyone who's buffing in the med center. Hi, Nat. It's good to see you streaming. Oh, thank you. It's good to see you in the chat, Zach. Thanks for saying hello. Zach Sakak. I'm enjoying streaming. I've been streaming every day this week. Ask Chris. I ain't lying. He ain't lying. I'm streaming every flipping day. I'm just heading to the Geonosian bunker to try and get a Bolotaur, my chunky Varaxel mate, and then we'll have a decent pet, because all I've got is this stupid... It's not a Cardu. What is it? Big space chicken. A spat. A carrion spat. Stupid. Anti-Jedi, but it has no holocrons, no stated gear. Anti-Jedi. Why does it not have that stuff? I'm not really following what you're saying there, AZ. Are you saying your character has had its items deleted? This is where missions start. Waypoint. Bruce McBrain. Okay, hang on. Way tattoo 5880 minus 6 220. We created a new waypoint for Tatooine. You know what? I'm going to wear my battle armor for this. That I've just bought. I paid 300 millions of pounds for credit. Republic credits? Republic credits are no good out here. I need something more real. I don't have anything else, but credits will do fine. No, they won't. Credits will do fine. You think you're some kind of Jedi waving your hand around like that? I'm a Tartarian. Mind tricks don't work on me. Only money. No credits, no parts, no deal. No, yeah, it's true. In the Imperial credits now, Republic again. The New Republic credits though, different currency. The exchange rate is much better because they're newer and made of Beskar. Each one has a little sliver of Beskar in it. I don't know. I'm just making shit up now. Just talking garbage. What's new? They created years ago that I forgot about, so they deleted the new account, which is the one I've been using. Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Sorry to hear that. Ah. We are 1,800 meters out from Geonosian bunker. Did anyone see Bree's excellent video on like the insane amount of crafting that she's doing in the game? It's a great video. I retweeted it on I retweet it on Twitter. Carrion spat. Yeah, we need to get rid of our carrion spat, Zach. Just started working through Rage of the Wookiees quest groups as well. quest groups as well. All right. Yeah, this one's good. I think it's the little Geonosian that's in the hut in Kichiro at the bottom of the big tree. He has a quest series for you to do, and eventually he'll send you to this bunker where I'm going now, and you get the Bolotaur. I think it might... maybe I don't get the mount. Maybe I just get the DNA, which would suck a bit, but okay. We'll find a friendly Beastmaster, BM, to turn it into a mount for us. But I don't know about you, the thing I find the silliest about the carrion spat and the tall creatures is when you're going up the side of a hill, they're like at 90-degree angle. So stupid. Yeah, so stupid. You know, these things kind of tickle me. Right, I'm right next to the Geonosian lab. Do not spit bile at me. There's a little Acklay outside, and while we're here we could try and kill some of the big creatures. Might as well have a go at having... there's a Nexu in here. All the creatures from Attack of the Clones happen to be in this flipping bunker all together, chilling out. All the ones that are in the arena at the end of Attack of the Clones, the Acklay, the Reek, and the Nexu. And you can get the DNA for all of them apart from the Acklay, which is you can only get through mutation. Let me just check that guide again. So it said you need to make your way past quite a few combat level 80 elites, combat level 88 enhanced Qui, and a combat level 90 active Droidekar elite. Enter the first coded room. None of the rooms have codes for me now. I'm not sure if that's because I did it early or they just don't in this version of the game. But check the mag seal container to the left of the door. Mag seal container. So I'll just go in and I'll try and target and see if we can target mag seal container. See if we can find it that way, rather than having to figure out exactly. It doesn't have any waypoints. Be kind of nice if they gave us a few little waypoints there, but never mind. Be great if we came away with a decent pet from this play session. Play session? Who calls it a fucking play session? I do, apparently, dick. I'm just going to run past these guys because they're all knobs. Hang around here fighting things. Can't buy toilet paper. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Shoot. Sucks. Sucks to be to be alive in 2020. Who would have thought it? No toilet paper. So the mag seal container. Will you guys just leave me alone, please? Stop this. Stop it. Target mag seal. It said fight your way past a Droidekar, didn't it? Have I gone past 2 of those already? I didn't see it in that room, but we could have a good search. We should have a good search around here. It said to the left of the door in the room, but some of the guides are not worth paying too close attention to because things are different. Things have changed. Shut up. Stop being so loud. Jeez, these guys do some damage. Alright, maybe once you're gone you'll let me hunt around here in peace. This guy, Geonosian scientist. Have you seen any mag seal containers around here? Ah, more of those foul creatures have escaped. Wait a minute. How did you get here? Through the large opening in the side of the hill. It's this bit. That means the holo generator is offline. Add one more thing to the list of things gone wrong. I'm sorry, what seems to be going on? The security in our facility here has suffered a catastrophic failure. We're doing our best to get it under control. Alright, what kind of failure exactly? We recently experienced some type of seismic event. It seems to have wreaked havoc with our security containment systems. Many of my security officers have died. Do you need a hand? Yes. Actually, I could use some help. If you're going further into the compound, you'll need a code to get through the security door. Punch in the code 12872 and you should get through. There are some things you should watch out for. What kind of things? Specifically, you need to be aware of sentry droids. Okay. Okay, what would you like me to do? The first thing we need to do is kill many of the mutant creatures, then we'll have a good chance of getting out. Are you coming with me? No. So I'm unclear about actually what the quests are in here. We're following one to get a Bolotaur. So there's that droider car, and it said the first room. I mean, that's a cave, but we can check it. Mag seal container. No, those are resource containers. Go away. Here maybe? Is it in here? To the left of the door. I can't see any mag seal. Ah, there, that could be it. Oh no. That? Target. Mag seal. Target Minoc. Where the heck is this thing? Alright. We'll figure it out, don't worry. Combat level 80 to 90, combat level enhanced Qui, combat level 90 droider car. Enter the first coded room, 32281. Wonder if there's a Geonosian bunker map. Have a look at images. Geonosian caves. Oh my god, that's a little tiny map. But it might work. See full size image. Praise Geonosians. It said 32281. First room. (32281) is the code. 32281 doors. 1. So it's 32281 is that door there. That says, it says that's the first door. So it should be in that first room. So the mag-seal container to the left of the door. Unless they changed it at some point. Ah, it's a max. There it is. I was looking right at it. I was looking for a different kind of sprite. We got it. We got it. I'll check it in a second. We'll just kill these guys. Yeah, go away. I like the models, you know, the Clicknicks. I always thought they were kind of cool, like spidery, well, they're like a cross between a praying mantis and a... Gather DNA strands. Done it! Bolotaur has been placed in your inventory. Nice! So we could generate creature now. We'll generate the creature when we go outside. And then we've got a cooler mount than the carrion spat. But while we're here, we might as well go down and see if we can get some DNA from the Reek and Nexu, if they haven't been camped yet. Looks like the Nexu has gone. So that probably means someone's down here already. Yeah, someone's there. Someone's already there waiting for the spawns. So that's okay. I got what I came for. We got our main prize. I'll show you what I'm riding around on at the minute and why I want to change. Because it's a massive space chicken. It's so freaking stupid. Bloody space chickens. I don't even know where I got it from. Probably when I was desperate to get through the hunting grounds of Ryat. Not the Ryat. What are they called? Eti hunting grounds. You can only ride on a mount, so I probably just grabbed the cheapest one and didn't give it much thought than that. The Varactyl I had in the live game, but it came as a special reward that you could kind of just activate. You guys are really don't like me. I think I pulled everything out of the cave there with me. Yeah, they do some big damage, those Clicknicks with their gear. So this is what I've been, like the embarrassing mount that I've been riding around on. Cresp. And watch, when I go up the side here. I mean, it's not going to look... They all look a bit silly because they all go weird around the geometry of the game. But my thinking is that a creature that is slightly lower to the ground is going to look slightly less stupid. But we'll see. Generate creature. And call the creature. So a little bit like Obi-Wan. But the creature is a little bit more unique than having another flipping Varactyl. That's a screenshot, isn't it? I'm going to take a screenshot. Print screen. There you go. Now, I need your guys' help. What should I name my creature? My new mount. And let's see what he looks like when I like him. He's always like a big... he's just a big lizard, isn't he? Yeah, and it kind of makes sense that he's sticking to the side because he's got his big claws. Look at him like crawling along like that. I like him. I need a cool name. Oh, he's cute. None of the mounts are very fast. It always makes more sense to have a speeder. But just for the sake of, you know, having some cool items. And he looks like Chris Lou. I'm not naming him after you. Sorry, dude. I want a cooler name than Chris. Behold, Naplu and his mighty steed, Chris. I know it's a joke, dude. I'm only joking. I'm joking. There we go. Well, I'm happy with that. Anyway, shall we go all the way back to the Labour outpost on by Bolotaur power? I think we shall. That's awesome. God, it's such a nice day. It's beautiful. Making me feel a little bit, I don't know, a little bit cheered up. That's why I'm trying to stream. Cheer other people up, cheer myself up. I wish my wife would stop texting me doom and gloom texts. Bringing me down. Jeez. You know, I can put up with society, but when the people closest to you are just constantly, you know, I shouldn't, you know, it's understandable. I know she's upset and I know she's worried. And I'm supposed to be the one I'm her significant other. I should bring her up when she's feeling down and vice versa. And I'm trying to do it, but this week, man, it's been hard. She worries more about society and she worries more about losing things and society going to shit. I kind of feel like, well, I kind of suspected society's nearly shit anyway. So, you know, I don't mean that. I hope everyone's okay and stuff, but whatever happens. I think when people feel like their safety and their obviously when their safety and the things they've worked hard for and family being at risk, it all kind of mounts up into kind of a nebulous feeling of dread and unease. I do understand it. I'm trying to fight against it in myself. And I don't know, she seems to be succumbing to it. So I don't know what else to do, really. You just gotta some well of positivity, draw from that and just feel good. The glass is half full. Think positive things. Think it's better to be alive now in the society that we're in, where we can tackle diseases and come up with cures eventually, and society can pull together, than if we were born in the Middle Ages when, you know, something like the Black Plague would have literally wiped out 50% of all people. We're not quite in that situation. I don't know. Oh, you're doing what? You're getting items needed for the Corvette mission. Okay. I will head to that waypoint you gave me and see what's going on. Let's do that. That'll take our minds off things. People are always min-maxing and trying to do things the fastest possible way. I've noticed. I get a lot of comments on Facebook telling me how, not on Facebook, on YouTube, telling me how to do things faster and more optimally. It makes you wonder sometimes why people play games if they just want to get through them through the content so quickly. I know that some people would find it infuriating, the idea of when you can fast traveling all the way on the back of a Bolotaur that travels slower than a speeder bike. But from my point of view, it's like, well, I downloaded a Star Wars game to be on the planet with a character in Star Wars. Why would I just want to not see the environment, not see the character, not see the creatures that I'm riding, listen to the sound effects, do stuff? You know, it's like you almost it boggles my mind. You're kind of missing the game if you're just rushing from one thing to the next. Why are you playing an MMO then? I want to be the best. Want to have all the best items. Well, someone's always going to be better than you, dude. Someone's always going to be able to do it faster, more optimally, have better gear. Doesn't matter. And anyway, we're not that far away. I'm gonna do something even more pointless here and go up the side of this mountain, which is a weird mountain on Yavin. I'm not going to go all the way up because I know there's nothing up there. We went over there the other day, didn't we, Chris? Wonder if those imps are still there grinding rebels. Good morning. Where do you start the quest to get that mount? You start it. There's a little Geonosian in a hut at the bottom of the tree on Kashyyyk. Talk to that person. They'll start you on the quest series. Still need a name for this mount. I'm going to call it well, until I figured out an appropriate name, I'm not going to call it anything. Look at the length of its tail. That's great. I wonder if it's like a lizard in our world. If you cut it off, it will. It looks great from a distance, actually. The model. Yeah, that. I wonder if you cut the tail off, it grows back. Probably, but not necessarily. Just listen to those sound effects. Listen to that ambient sound. Sound like a jungle. All the creatures. And there are little creatures. I saw a snail the other day. Just to see if there's anything else. Is there anything else down here? Sometimes there's little bugs and beetles and things crawling along. Oh yeah, now this is Star Wars. Can't see anything, but I can hear a lot of creatures. Alright, so I'm going to head to Tatooine and look at this quest that Chris gave me. Corellian Corvette, I think it was one of the first sort of hard instances added to the game. I have only done it once, very long time ago with my guild. And I only have very vague recollection of it. So I don't know what to do at all. Oh. You got my Bolotaur. I think I'm going to call him Nosk. I don't know why. Name doesn't refer to anything, not significant in any way. It's kind of a creature a Star Wars character might call his pet. They all have made up names. The pet has a made up name. Right, we're there. We are there. I'm going to travel around quite a bit. Like when you get a new creature, you want to travel around on your creature. It's not quite as cool looking as the Varactyl, but it's a bit bigger and it has chunky legs. So, and I think its feet look a little bit like, what would you say? Anteater? Thank you. That was nice. Nice little jaunt there through the jungle. Travel to Tat. Back to the sands of Tatooine, where our skin is we're gonna need some moisturizer soon. Yeah, you get a decent speeder from it. I don't know if you get much else really that's relevant in the NGE. Oh, Prequest does not give you waypoints. Damn it! Alright, so where is... So the waypoint is there. We're heading to Wayfar. Travel. Wayfar. Oh, right. Does it start at the little shuttle outside Jabba's? I imagine that is where this is going to take me from the map. Let's go. First room in the palace, first man on your left, okay? See the palace from all the way over here. Now that's what I call draw distance. God, I'm a nerd. I want to kick my own head in. The question is, should we refill this vape or switch to the orange one? I think for the sake of variety we'll just switch to the orange one. A little bit of orange, a little bit of citrus to give us some zest. See if I've been sent a positive message by my significant other. There you go. We've got 2 big bottles of milk, a fridge full of food, a whole weekend ahead, lots of new business coming in, and it's going to be sunny for 3 days. Boom! That's what I like to hear. Boom! She's getting it. She's getting it slowly. Stay positive. Stay positive. Things are not as bad as you think. Things are not as bad as you think. We're all so used to our luxuries. And when our luxuries go away, we think the world is ending, and it's not. Wow, this is a big palace. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Achu Abdinki. Goodness gracious me. Achu Abdinki. Artu de Toa. Bo se threpe oa. Akaji. Chuta Mishka Jabaduhat. Kuju Waki. Ipikasa. I don't think they're going to let us in, Artu. Good day. Jabba has me do a most important mission and me need your help. Are you a Gungan? Why are you speaking like that? I hear your name whispered in the palace, so I think this here fellow would be perfect. How can I help? A traitor who gave up important stuff to dem Korsak about Jabba. This stuff is, as we speak, being transported on a Corvette. We must this here ship blow up. So what's the plan? Well, that be the tricky part. There be these destruct sequences out there somewhere, but they be at any of 3 locations, and me information was not specific. Me need you to find it. Okay, what's the first possible location? Well, on the planet of Naboo, some dem Maulers have been planning a raid against them Korsak. Jabba think them, oh god, may have what they need, so it's sure to be in the camp. Okay, absolutely. What about the second location? Strong suspicion, rogue Korsak. Maybe stupid Korsak forgot to change the sequence. And what about the third one? Well, if all else fails, on the dreaded planet of Dathomir, Night Sisters, Jabba once has sent a traitor to slave camps. Wonderful sense of humour he has, Jabba. Anyway, the traitor is probably dead. Alright, I will try and find the sequence. Okay, so no waypoints or anything like that, as you said, Chris, but no problem. Ah, nice one. You've got this sorted, dude. Thank you. Alright, so chest in the Mauler stronghold. Corellia 5231 1593 way Naboo 2911 0199 and Dathomir 2475 1541. All right, first stop Corellia. Okay. Do the waypoints point to the actual item or just to the entrance of the base? Okay. We'll find it, don't worry. We're on a quest to intercept the Korsak. Which stands for Corellian Security. I love that new house modelled on the Lars homestead. It's very cool. I just wish the sand matched the sand on Tatooine a bit better. It's a bit white. Oh, thank you, Storm Shadow. So actually, it sounds like we don't need to do it, Chris. If you've got all the items, I can just join you on your quest. But maybe it's worth me getting them anyway, I don't know. Just for the sake of completion. Alright, so I'll try and find them also. Okay, first one to find it. Travel. Let's go to Corellia first, since it's Korsak stuff. Oh! Ugh. Activate waypoint. Oh my god, it's out on an island. It looks like they've fortified. They've thought about where they're going to put all their nefarious doings and all their drugs. They've hidden all their drugs on an island. They're clever little fuckers. Not that clever, because they've got a flipping flag sticking up from it. That any old Jedi could zoom in on. And you finished the vet successfully. AV-21, that's the name of the thing. It's possible to get the power plant on 3 of the rooms in the vet. Keep in mind you have 1 hour. Okay, so the power plant, and it's possible to get the power plant on 3 of the rooms. What does that mean, Storm Shadow? 3 of the rooms. They have to be looking for the power plant in those 3 rooms to get the AV-21, is that right? Yeah, feel free to join if you want to come with us. I've said before, this is the great thing about streaming. You have people to give you advice and guidance and stuff in the quests, and people to group up with as well to do quests. It's good. Alright, next time, dude. Thank you for the advice anyway. There's 3 rooms that you can get loot from, and it spawns in 1 of them. Okay. 3 rooms you can get loot from. So we keep grinding in those rooms until it drops, maybe. Get the codes, unlock the elevator, set the fuel, set the hyperdrive, set the engines, use the escape pod. Okay. Okay, it spawns in containers, so we have a chance in one of those 3 containers that it might spawn. Okay. I wonder if people still want the AV-21 in this version of the game. Is it still a sought after item? That is the question. Oh, Shuttle Tidarium requesting clearance code for shield passage. Stop quoting movies, you fool. Alright, so this is the entrance, Rogue Korsak base. What was Chris's message? So in the first room it was Corellia desk at the bottom of the Rogue Korsak base. Got ya. Desk at the bottom of the base. What level are these guys? 33? Someone's gonna die. Wahaha! Still meditate. You know, don't take anything for granted. You never know. They might pull something exciting out of the bag, like a giant gun, laser gun. That they shoot us with. Shoot us with it. Guys, I'm just going to head down to the bottom of your base and get the oh, it's a little dinky place, look. Oh, little... I can't see shit here. Sun's shining on my screen. What was it? Containers. Desk. The bottom of the base. Is it here? Mag seal container. Open. What did it say? Hold on. Desk at the bottom of the road Korsak base. Huh. Alright, you guys. You asked for it. Walk straight through the display screen there. Yeah. Can I click on any of these desks? This one, maybe? Is this it? A computer? Well, that seems significant that there's a mag seal container there, but chair. Keep in mind, whenever you pick up any loot from any container or code, a battle droid will spawn the big nipple gun on the Hoth. It's a search thing. Alright, I'm gonna wiki this. Guide to the Corellian Corvette. Instance dungeons. You obtain a travel return to this dungeon. You must first talk to one of the 9 NPC quest givers. Imperial rebel contacts will only talk to combatant or special forces. They will give 3 pieces to look to get the no trade document they need. The container will have a search in the radial menu. Okay. Any item looted from the container will open. Search option. Got it. I don't have a search option. Search. No such command. It's a desk. I'll try all the desks. This one looks significant, but I don't get an option on that one. Could it be further up? Maybe it's not right down at the bottom. Alright. Try above. I might as well try them all. Ah, there we go. Search. You search and find something, then place it into your inventory. Got a bounty. Bounty, means and methods, comparative psychology, perspectives, and quantifications. Is that it? It must be it. Check inside the armoires. It'd be nice if they put some randomly spawning loot in some of these chests, just as a nice little surprise. Like a 1% chance to get like a awesome holocron or something. That's the item. Alright, so I got the Korsak one. I'll head to Naboo next. There we go. So there's a chance it does not give it, is that right? So do I go, if I get it from that location, do I have to go to the next location, or have I got it kind of? Do I get one thing from each location? Okay, so if I've got the item, I can go straight back to the person now. Okay. Back to Tatooine then. Is item called destruct sequences? No. Bounty hunter means and methods, comparative psychology and perspectives and quantification. Is what I got. Search each location thoroughly. If no item anywhere in that location is searchable, you may need to talk to the initiator again to get the mission. Need to go to the next location. Okay. Naboo. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Slowly but surely. I wonder if it's guaranteed to spawn at one of them, or if it doesn't, maybe you have to go back and sort of get the quest again until you get the right item. Man, who was designing quests in this game in the early days? You can tell it's the days before they really nailed down like the flow, or the, well, maybe it's not the flow, just the default way MMO quests work. I was still experimenting in the days of this early quest content. I think these days it would have been like, no, you need to make this a lot clearer what people are doing and where to go. But then that could be me not paying attention to quest dialogue. In fact, it probably is. Waypoint, Lake Genesis. What a cool name, Lake Genesis. Holy moly. Put simply, Genesis is life from lifelessness. Lifelessness, except she said that without mincing her words, messing up her words. Why can you not speak? Speak clearly, boy. We are very nearing the point at which we have all the items in the game. Oh yeah, I'm going to get them all, then I'm going to use them all, then I'm going to make all the money, win all the quests, get all the crystals, finish the game. Is that going to happen? No. No, it ain't going to happen. We don't want it to end. We want it to just go on forever. What's the alternative? If it ended, we'd have to start going out and stuff and having a life. Nobody wants that. And each location, Chris put something down here, scrolling back up. So at this location, on Naboo, chest in the Mauler stronghold, waypoint bar. So just a chest somewhere in the Mall of Stronghold. Goodness me. Treasure hunting. Treasure hunting in MMOs. I kind of like, you know, having complained about it, there is a certain appeal to not knowing exactly what to do and having to search around. If you're not in a rush, it's fine, I guess. I have to admit, early on in the game, I was in a rush to go up levels and get stuff done. So what I was saying earlier about slowing down is perhaps it depends where you're at in the life of the game and how long you've been playing, doesn't it? I don't really want to rush through things these days, so I feel like I've done a lot of stuff. Just want to enjoy the content. So we're in no rush at all. Made you think and figure things out. Just telling you, yeah, I can see that, Chris. I do. I think you've got a valid point there. I think it's a case sometimes just of how much time you've got to invest and spend doing stuff, whether or not it feels frustrating or not. Let me get my little Minoc out again. Euphemism, if ever I heard one. So this is the Mauler camp, and it's in a Magseal. I'm sorry, I've got to close the curtains. That sunshine is much appreciated, but I cannot see what's on the floor on Naboo. And it's shining like that. I hate shutting the curtains in the middle of the day. Makes me feel even... Ooh, an unknown object. Use. It does not interest me. It's unknown and of no interest. Can you get any more irrelevant? Hard to see how. Imagine it's in one of these junk piles somewhere. God, it must be something about us doing quests, Chris, where we just end up looking for things on the floor. All over the place. Don't get a search option on that container. Maybe it's inside the house? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use that thing that that everyone uses that I never use. Turn on all object names. An unknown object there. And it's a chest inside. Okay. Inside the house. A Magseal container. There's a chest there. Search. Find something, place in your inventory. What could it be? Oh, I got it. Korsak destruction code sequences. I think that is it. Get out of here. Now I can go back. Now let's go back. Oh, I got a stage backdrop generator. Which I should probably give that to my entertainer. Don't want that stupid backpack. Don't want that rubbish crystal. Everyone's got better than that. Let's tune it. No, let's not. Let's just destroy it. Oh, I got a level 89 piece of clothing. Useful. Anyway, I'm getting distracted by doing inventory management here. I wish someone would bring out an MMO called Inventory Management. I think it would be a clever little play on the whole MMO inventory management thing. make a game of it. You know, like Weapon Shop Simulator, whatever that is, where you don't go into the dungeon, you make the weapons for the dungeon, the guys who go in the dungeon. That is such a clever concept for a game. I need to play that. Yoldy Shoppy or something? Fine, I can't even remember the name of the game now. I've been meaning to play that for ages. What's the name of that game? Game where you run a weapon shop in a fantasy game. Is it Weapon Shop Fantasy? Is that it? Is it Weapon Shop Fantasy? Nine out of 10. Shop simulator with a whole lot of RPG elements. That could potentially be it. Thought it was Yoldy Shop Simulator. Or something along those lines. It was Yoldy Shop. Yoldy Shoppy. Shoppy Keep. Yoldy someone. Anyway. I'm easily distracted. The Oldie Shop Simulator. Let's go back to a shuttle, starport, Moenia starport, and then we'll go to Tatooine and do things. Nice one, Storm Shadow. Yeah, I've watched a few streams of Tarkov. I think it's one of those games that I would prefer to watch than to play. I don't know if you have any games like that with but generally that type of game I find infuriating to play, but I quite like watching people play it on Twitch. Same with Star Wars Battlefront. I quite like watching Battlefront, but I don't. Every time I download it, I play it for like 2 hours and then get frustrated. Well, you know, like Tarkov's interesting in that you can kind of play smart, can't you? You could potentially go into a map and not fight anyone, just loot things and sneak around. I like that. I like that aspect to the game. Give you a bit of freedom to like be clever, rather than it just being Twitch based. And the new COD Battle Royale looks good as well. I was watching people playing that. Am I on Tatooine? I am. Let's go to Wayfar. So we have 1 hour to do this. It's not long, is it? Tat. And let's go to Wayfar. Just ticket. Morning, Druas. Curtis in the house. I have the 35s guide. I would... That video that I put up yesterday, A Day in the Life of a Crafter, the second half of that I talk about 35s pretty in depth. So have a watch of that, Storm Shadow. I don't think I say anything in that. I would say anything in a guide that I don't say in that. So it's pretty much a guide if you want to watch that. But it's the second half of that crafting video. I talk about reverse engineering. See you later, dude. Hope it goes well. Armor and crafting, I mean, if you know pre-CU, then you pretty much know NGE crafting. And you just need to get caught up on reverse engineering, probably, which you might not be familiar with, because I'm not sure when that came in. But I think it was a later system. And those are your skill tapes, your 35s and stuff, which you've been asking about. But I don't think armor smithing and the core mechanics of any of the crafting professions really change very much. That's okay. So Bruce McBrain, I found some documents that may be it. Well, fuck them over. Here's a document labeled Korsak Destruction Code Sequences. Fantastic. Now you just need to fly up to that Corvette and make it go boom. Take this here travel form and show to Klaatu outside behind the palace. He'll hook you up. Not sure about this one. I'm bounty hunter means and methods. Alright, I'll take care of it. Great, hurry and good luck to you. Come back if you blow up that ship and get your reward. I will. Alright, so we got Storm Chateau who knows this quest series, and Chris knows some bits. So, but I'll just have a quick read of the wiki. Just get around this. Flipping out, this palace is huge. Round and round we go. Here I come. Down we go. Okay, so wrong browser, wrong screen, wrong browser. Okay, cool. Pre-CU crafting, but don't know anything about armor. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have a read now. So, Star Wars Galaxy's Corvette. Guide. Instance dungeons, which means only your group is up there. You can take a maximum of 8 people. There are 9 different missions on board the Corvette for Rebels, Neutrals and Imperials, each of which may choose Assassinate, Rescue or Destroy missions. Also in the Corvette you can find the power plant AV-21, which is required to make an AV-21 land speeder. Obtain a travel authorization, we got that. Imperial Destroy mission, Imperial Assassination mission, Imperial Rescue mission. I'm not any of those. What do I have? One of Jabba's minions has betrayed him, spilling valuable information. You need to find Korsak Destruction Code Sequences of 1 of 3 locations. So I have the Destroy mission because that's what I found, Korsak Destruction Code Sequences. Getting ready. After returning to the initiating NPC, turn in the required document. The NPC will give you a travel authorization form. Go to the appropriate shuttle contact and talk to him to enter the instance. Yep. Destroy mission. There are 6 things to do in order to complete the quest. Get the codes, unlock the elevator, set the fuel, set the hyperdrive, set the engines, use the escape pod. So to get the codes, the only required code for this particular mission is the bridge code. It is obtained by, from the beginning of the ship, make the first right, take it to the junction, make a left to the elevator, take it up, make the first right, open the chest in this room to get operations disc 4. Oh my god. Take the elevator back down, go straight across into the computer room, turn right. Oh god. Right, take the elevator, go back down, go straight across into the computer room, turn right. In the far left corner is a computer. Use the disk to restart it, then use the computer again to obtain the bridge code. Smugglers can bypass this section of the instance by slicing the main terminal in the computer room to obtain the access for the bridge codes. Unlock the elevator. This can be tricky and time consuming. Make your way to the large room at the forwardmost part of the main level. To get there, take the first door on your left from the starting point and follow the hall behind the door to the right to the white door at the end. Through that door, turn right and take the first door on the left. You will find yourself in a large room. As you walk through the door, there is a small closet to your left. Inside the closet is a droid with spare parts. Take these parts by typing open. Then head to the lower level. You get to the lower level from your original spawn point, heading straight and following the hallway until you reach an elevator. Take it down. There are several super battle droids, so be careful. Oh my god. Let's get the map out. Map. Copy the map. So we're going to have the guide out on that tab, and the map on this tab. Operations Disk 4 is the first thing. Open the chest in the room to get Operations Disk 4. Disk 4 is... So where do we start? We start there and we go... round here. So right down here, up. That's Operations Disk. That's the Operations Disk. Think then there's go straight across into the computer room. There's the computer room. Take the elevator back down. Go straight across into the computer room. Turn right. So from the elevator back down, cross into the computer room. Use the disk to restart it and use the computer again to enter the bridge code. Armory code, bridge code. Alright, it's there. Okay. Look, shall we just get started, because we're going to be doing this forever at this rate. Where's Chris? Where you at, buddy? This sounds like the kind of thing I should have studied off stream before we attempted it. I need time to digest all this information. Make your way to the large room at the forwardmost part of the main level. Is that the main level? What counts as the main level? To get there, take the first door on the left from the starting point and follow the hall behind that door to the right, to the white door at the end. Through that door, turn right and take the first door to the left. As you walk through the door, there is a small closet to your left. Inside the closet is a droid. Spare parts. Electric droid. Yeah, well, what I'm thinking is what I might do. I don't want to. Chris has gone quiet now, so what I might do is study this off stream and do it later. Now we've got the codes. We've got permission to do it. We can do it at any time, can't we? Because I need time to look at the map, and it's very like wordy and stuff. It's not just go here, click this. They're giving you certain things are not marked on the map, so I need to know where I'm going and stuff. I don't want to waste time. I got the travel authorization form, so we can group up and do this at any time. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Rather than cock about. We did the let's say we did the pre-quests this time. Which is a lot more than I thought I would do today. I feel good about that actually. We got, what did we do? I got some awesome armor. I got a Bolotaur mount. I got the pre-quest for the Corvette done. That's a load of crap. That's awesome. And it would also be better if we got a group together, you know, like save it for when we've got like 2 or 3 people all together in the stream who feel like doing it, and maybe sometime if you're around, Storm Shadow, we could do it together because you already know what you're doing, and that'd be a lot more fun than me just alt tabbing back and forth to flipping guides and stuff. And then we can get as many people to do it. Can only one person get the AV21 per trip, or do you each get it if someone finds it? Maybe you have to make multiple trips to get it for everyone. Probably. I'm thinking probably you have to do that. Excuse me. Person with the mission gets the AV21. Okay. It doesn't seem to be something that a lot of people want to do, so I guess the AV21 is the main thing that people do it for these days. I don't think there's anything else really, like in terms of rewards for doing the mission. I still want to do it though, you know, it's fun to do, and it's a nice environment and something iconic from the films to enjoy, isn't it? So, and it's fun to group up, but I just think rushing it when you don't know what the cock you're doing is just going to be frustrating all around. And anyway, if I finish the stream a little bit earlier than I intended, because continuing now with that mission, it's going to make it another hour and an hour and a half or something. So I think calling it here, and I'll have an opportunity to enjoy this nice sunshine, because I feel like I'm sitting in the dark like a flipping vampire, and it's the nicest day it's been for such a long time. I need to sit and enjoy the sun a little bit. But first, before I do that, we could dump all this stuff. So if anyone wants a Tuscan robe, I got you covered. Ooh, stuck on environment. A broken fryer, got one of those for you. That's garbage. I don't know anyone who crafts that stupid fried ice cream. Clicknick Fortitude Enhancement, which is a cool little buff. It's just a weird drop from one of the Clicknicks. There's not much food buff, not many food buffs that kind of drop like that, is there? This no trade item I'm going to stick in my belt of Bodo Boss. I'm going to put that in my belt like a wallet, like it's sticking out of my belt, like an ID card at a concert. Yeah, I'm allowed in here. Like a lanyard. Here's my authorization. Yeah, it's the Tantive 4, kind of the white corridors and stuff. They are confusing. They look really striking and cool, but I think there's a reason in Battlefront 2 why you only have to run down a straight corridor. Bounty hunter means and methods. So is that just a flavour item? That's probably just for flavour. A paper written by someone named Soras Van. It documents the wide variety of personalities and modes of operation used by bounty hunters. Yeah. Oh. I put old stuff like junk items and things that I might sell in here. Blue rug and Nabooian structure pieces I am collecting. I'm trying to keep a box for collections down here. Here we go. And the rest of this seems to be like flipping just junk, really. Random junk. But I think I'm going to go back to Fort Tuscan. That might be somewhere that I go to get junk loot. It doesn't... And a place where people drop junk loot that isn't camped 24/7. Discovered something cool today. A Mark II vocabulator. And Broken Friar desert command thing. So every time I think of that now, I'm going to just be saying like, I'm doing a bit of Tarkov now. Only in this game, they're not all just menus. There are actually boxes in different houses and stuff. Run around from house to house. I have my armor kits in the tool chest in here. Tools and equipment. Nice. All right, I feel organized. All right, guys, how's business going? Hope it's going well. This is behind my shop is where I need to put. This is what I'm going to do at one point on stream. I'm going to find a poster to put over this door so it looks like it's just a poster. There's no door there because this is Naplu's little house here where he works on his lightsaber and stuff. He's like hiding out. Snort is giving him a place to hide. All right, that's a dumb backstory for my characters. All right, I'll see you in the next stream, guys. Thanks for joining me again. It's been fun doing these throughout the weeks. I appreciate you joining me, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.